So we just got some really interesting insights into venture capitalists. What are they thinking? What do they want to see in a startup? And what can they offer you? The next group of people you are about to meet decided not to go with a venture capitalist. They decided to do something kind of unusual. They crowdfunded a desktop laser. Here to tell us how they did it, please welcome the founders of Mr. Beam Lasers, Taya Phillip and Sven Renz. Welcome to the innovation stage.
Hello, my name is Taya.
I'm Sven.
And we are talking about the story of our laser cutter, Mr. Beam. It is a desktop laser cutter, and first question is, why did we build a laser cutter? It was motivated by basically laser cutting itself. Laser cutting itself is a really, really nice technology, especially if you're a creative person and if you love to make gifts. And when I first saw a laser cutter, I fell in love immediately. But there's a problem. First of all, I discovered a slightly different view on a laser cutter. A laser cutter is putting these tools, these traditional tools like a coping saw or a cutter knife or even a burning soldering iron into the digital age. And that's great because you can prepare your design on your laptop, you can modify it until you like it, and then the laser cutter does it exactly as you have designed it. The problem about laser cutters is, on the one hand, they are huge. On the other hand, they were not affordable for us. Third of all, we were not happy with the usability. I spent a lot of time in my life in smartphone development, and the user interfaces are really slick and nice in the meantime, but the software from laser cutters is not. Then they are platform dependent. You can mostly use it only with a Windows PC, which kicks me out. And well, the appearance of, this example is a little bit, a little bit rough, but the appearance is not nice. Imagine these device on the desktop of a creative person, where next to his iMac or thing, it does not fit. So we decided we want to put this technology on your desktop, on the desktop of creative people. The first approach, it was just for fun. It was a hobby project. We did the Mr. Beam kit. It was a DIY laser cutter kit which you have to assemble yourself. It was reusing the laser diode from a DVD burner. We put it on Kickstarter for crowdfunding, just for fun, because it sounded somehow trendy, this platform, and we sold 250 devices in 40 countries within 30 days, which is a total revenue of $180,000. That was impressive. We never thought about this success. However, the most important thing was we learned a lot about the needs of our customer base. We learned why they liked this kind of laser cutter kit. After fulfilling all the duties from the Kickstarter campaign, we moved on, and we have designed Mr. Beam 2. Everything we learned from the first campaign is, was influencing the design and the machine at all. It didn't have to be a kit anymore. It has to be a fully assembled, ready-to-use product. We wanted still that it is affordable for creative persons like you and me. It should be easy to use, or not easy to use. It should be easiest to use. That you just can give it, somebody who is doing crafts work with scissors, and he can use it like the scissors in the first time. It's easy to store away. Then we managed to have it platform independent. And as I already said it's influenced by 2 years of experience. We put our own software interface on top. It is all wireless. It does not require any installation of drivers or software. It has a design catalog on board. This was very important because, even if you're able to use the software, maybe you get quicker, nice results if you have a ready-made, nice design. Then we added a camera because one of the biggest challenges for our customers of the Mr. Beam kit was to align the design on the material. So we added a camera and have a camera-assisted design placement, as we call it. Then laser cutting requires a little bit experience in the settings you use for the process, laser intensity and speed. Well, it's not that easy to guess that if you're using a new material, so we added a material database as well. We did crowdfunding again, because on the one hand, it is a quite easy way to get money. On the other hand, the benefit about learning about the customer group is great. Yeah. This time, yeah, we raised 6 times more the money. So somehow it tells us we have learned from the past, which means it was around about $1 million in 30 days. In terms of devices, this is 600 devices, this time in 50 countries. And after the campaign, this is quite interesting, we received, I think, around about 2,000, well, in the meantime, 2,200 emails of customers asking, hey, sorry, Kickstarter, I missed it, where can I buy the device? We are right now the second most successful Kickstarter campaign in Germany, which is quite good, I think. About our business model.
Yeah, the business model is pretty easy. Thea described the hardware. Selling the hardware is at the moment our main business model. But also with having the device on your desktop, you have access to an integrated consumable shop that supports you with the consumables you want to laser. And also we managed to build in a design shop. If you are not that creative, we would support you with a catalog of designs that is hopefully also a nice revenue generating business model as soon as we have the community that uses this kind of business model as well. Yeah, thank you. And throughout the crowdfunding campaign, we had a wonderful insight to the customers that bought and will buy our product, especially those Etsy and Davanda people, really diverse but creative group that is very, very interested in our desktop laser cutter. That is a great group that weren't able to afford the big laser cutters and is now happy to have a desktop laser cutter that will make the unique designs possible they want to create and at the end sell. Also a big market opportunity we see in designers and architects, a big group that still is asking us for more hardware because they want to have the laser cutter on their desktop to create wonderful prototypes and wonderful designs while they designing a new one. And what we heard is that the service providers that are in the business already, that they often take long to send the prototypes they designed, and the quality is often bad. So I think it's a huge benefit for an architect or designer to create the design and have it right on your desktop, create it. And many more. We are still in research. The business development department is in research of more opportunities, more customer segments. And as a business developer, you ask yourself how to target this group with minimal effort, maximum output. A German word sneaked into our slides. So the competitors are there. We know about, I think all, but some are shown here. Mr. Beam, we see at the moment in Europe as the most affordable and the most easy to use laser cutter on the market. Glowforge appeared in USA, so they are quite huge there, but only for the US, Canadian market at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, we were not fast enough. We didn't have the manpower like Glowfort had, otherwise we would have been first.
And not the funding they had.
Yeah.
So they were pretty fast, and it opened up the competition. We also see in Australia, Darkly Labs, they are working on something similar, but are behind our development at the moment, what we see. And also the other laser cutter that are kind of the affordable segment, we see our market. So we are kind of a competition.
Their price point is still a multiple of ours.
Yeah. Still. So in the very left corner from your perspective. And the team, for sure, it's a small team, as we are a startup. On the left side, your left side, the founder team. So Thea, the CEO, me for the financials. And Florian, he has to work, so he stood in Munich. Responsible for the technology. As a startup, or special for a startup, we backed our manpower with students. So in the middle you see the students for electronics, for design, for software engineering, and also external help they are really eager to support this product and support the project.
With this team, we were able to, from the start of the development of Mr. Beam 2, we had a time to market from 6 months, and this was a really great experience to work with them.
But a lot of working weekends and working nights, so I can tell. The next steps. For sure, it's scaling up to production. We still not meeting the demand the market has at the moment. So there is a lot of room for growth, to scale up the production. Distribution network is very important for us. We now see that it is a lot of work for us, and we are eager to have support with a nice distribution network.
Yeah. Currently, we have sold the devices on Kickstarter. We are receiving a lot of emails besides Kickstarter, but we are receiving also channels or persons asking for, hey, I want to be your distributor in today Saudi Arabia. I don't know.
Today Saudi Arabia, yeah.
And we don't have the manpower to handle this right now. Yeah? So we need somehow to set up a distribution network, or someone who's responsible for setting up the distribution network inside our company.
That's right. And also, of course, working with the laser cutter all day long, we have a lot of ideas what could be the Mr. Beam 3 already. But we have to focus on Mr. Beam 2 to scale up the production is one of our main work at the moment. And to be faster in this process, we are looking for investment at the moment, because with more money, we would be faster. We are sure, and we have a plan already, but still looking for the money. Okay, then, thank you for listening. We are on time, so that's good.
Any questions?
We are open for questions, if someone has questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question. What's the price point on that?
Okay.
On our Mr. Beam 2?
Yeah.
It's €2,400.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like a really nice MacBook, we're talking.
Yeah.
Comparatively.
Yeah. Right. It fits perfectly next to the MacBook. If you already have some.
Good to know. So. Thank you very much, Thea and Sven, for sharing your very exciting idea with us. I am so pleased that you were on time that we are going to do free drinks at the bar. First come, first serve, starting at 6 p.m. On behalf of our very timely gentlemen, you can thank them for that. And we will also be having, finally, we will find out the answer. Who won the Codan Award this year? You may have seen the pitches on the main stage today. We will be giving out that award and the €30,000 cash prize beginning at 6:30. So grab a drink from the bar, take a seat, and let's party. See you guys later. Thank you. That was great.